generally what you're speaking about here. And you surveyed 2,000 senior leaders, I think, Jeremy, correct me if I'm wrong, and employees across 3 continents in late 2020 to understand which traits and skills are most important for leadership so that you could share them with your audience. Could you tell us, like, the 5 most important factors that leaders who are getting it right generally demonstrate?
Yes, well, it's quite interesting what they demonstrate. This came out of particularly came out of 2 specific research questions we asked, which were, what are the traits of most importance moving forward, and then asking the leaders themselves, what do they think are the skill sets that they're going to need for the next few years moving forward. So what we found were a couple of things, and when we looked very closely at the list that came out of everybody that responded to it, it became clear that the human-centered skill sets that we've been talking about before have been the ones that are in most need. So, for example, when we asked leaders, what are the most important traits that you can demonstrate moving forward, their responses were being more empowering, the top 3, engaging personality so that I can engage more people, and being an excellent communicator. When we went to employees, they were looking for empathetic leadership, empowering leadership, and much better collaboration and relationship building from their leaders. So when you put those things together, the common, within the top 10 that they came out with, all of these were in the top 10. Things like coaching, orientation, collaborator, relationship building, and so on. Empowerment, again, was up there at the top of the list. When we added to that, when we asked specifically leaders about the skill sets that they need to adopt alongside these human-centered skills, they also mentioned the top 5 were keeping up with the pace of change and uncertainty and being comfortable with that, attracting and retaining talent, interestingly enough, based on that poll we were talking about before, adopting digital while having a much stronger human touch because they understood these traits are important, upskilling myself as a leader, which we thought was very enlightened, and also much more balanced approach to the needs of shareholders, stakeholders, customers, and employees, which also is an enlightened leadership thought process. Whereas some organizations, will, like Disney, will say it's employees first. Then it's our customers, and then it's our shareholders, and so